This lecture explains about this keyword in C#. The this keyword is a predefined keyword that refers to current object of the particular method. Every time when you call the instance method, there must be a current object, and the same current object is by default represented as this keyword. This keyword is only available for instance methods, that means non-static methods, but not for static methods. For example, there is an instance method and we have two objects for the same class. You must use either of the two objects in order to call the method. So either based on the object 1 you can call the method, or based on object 2 you can call the method. Without based on any one object, you cannot call the instance method. Here instance method is a non-static method, that is the normal method. If you call the method through object 1, at that time this keyword refers to the first object. So at that time, by using the this keyword, you can call the fields and methods of the first object. For example, you can write like this.field or this.method. At that time, for the method, the object 2 is unknown. Okay, overall the method execution is completed. Next time, you are calling the same method with the reference of object 2. That means, based on the reference variable of object 2, you are calling the method. At that moment, the same this keyword refers to the object 2. Because the method is called based on the object 2, so the this keyword refers to the object 2. And then by using the this keyword, you can call the fields and methods of the object 2. For example, this.field and this.method refers to the fields and methods of the object 2. At that time, this keyword never refers to the object 1. So in the previous situation, this keyword refers to object 1, and at this situation, this keyword refers to object 2. So overall, this keyword equal to current object based on which the method is called. As I told already, that this keyword is available only for the instance methods, that is non-static methods, but not for static methods. For the static methods, this keyword is not available because for the static methods, there will not be any current object. So that is the reason this keyword is not available in the static methods. I will explain more details about static methods in the next lecture. But by default, if you take any method, by default, by writing the field name, you are referencing the field of the current object. For example, you are calling the setProductID method for the first object. So inside the method definition, by default, you are accessing the product ID field of the first object only, but not the field of second object or third object. Optionally, you can access the field of current object by using the this keyword. So overall, at this point of time, just product ID or this.product ID both are equal. In both cases, you are referencing the field of the current object. But whenever the parameter name and field name is same, at that moment, this keyword usage is compulsory. Because by just writing the product ID, you are by default referencing the parameter but not the field. And by writing this.product ID, you are referencing the field but not the parameter. So whenever you have a parameter or local variable with the same name as a field, at that time you must use the this keyword in order to access the field of the current object. But on the other hand, if the parameter name doesn't match with any of the field, at that time this keyword is optional. And overall, you can use the this keyword in any instance methods, that is in all the set methods and get methods in this current working class. For example, optionally you can use the this keyword inside the calculate tags method also. But of course, the this keyword usage here is optional because there is no parameter or local variable with the same name as field. This is all about this keyword in C#.